My husband always points out my flaws. My name is Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. And I'm not going to be able to get him to stop right away. But what I can do is give you some insight and some ideas. You know, one of the biggest problems that people have is that they don't know enough about marriage, and even more importantly, they don't know about the other gender. Even if you may have had a brother, and of course if you lived with your father, you have some inkling of what men are about, but not in the situation of marriage. And men can be squirrely. Let's be honest. They are somewhat defensive oftentimes. They are oftentimes passive aggressive. And there's a reason for that. One of the biggest reasons is ironic, because your husband loves you, but he's afraid of you because you represent the most important thing there is for him. The very reason why he married you is because you're connected to your heart. And men are not typically connected to their heart. But it's natural for women. It's a biological phenomena. It isn't mystical, it's biological. Women, their gender means that they're going to have children, even if they're not. And so biologically, because raising children requires compassion, your heart, it requires insight, your heart, it requires seeing through the eyes of love. And your husband married you because he doesn't have those qualities. He is not able to tap into his own heart. This is a subconscious reason for him to get married. Obviously, we all get married so that we're happier and so that we experience unconditional love. That's why we get married. Who doesn't get married to be happier, right? So he married you because he wanted that unconditional love. He is now passively aggressively pointing out your flaws. Why? Because you are the fountain of that which he seeks, that love, but he's not receiving it from you. Now, don't you get defensive. It's primarily because we are not taught that our role in a marriage is to be loving, supportive, positive. You wanted to get happier when you got married? So did he. Now he should be doing all these things to make you happier, and you should be doing all these things to make him happier. So he's pointing out your flaws. I'm not going to turn the tables on you because that's not what this is about, but I'm going to ask you, what are you doing that is having a negative impact on him? I'll go further. What are you doing that's having a positive impact on him and thus your marriage? Because that's what he signed up for. That's what you signed up for. Neither of you knew that. Who thought when they were getting married, oh boy, I'm getting married to be happier, and therefore, so is my husband or my wife, and so here is our plan to make each other happier. Here's our plan. Not this vague, I promise to love you forever and you are my soulmate. That's vague stuff. What did you actually lay out as a plan? What did you commit to stopping? Did you commit to stopping all criticism? Did you commit to smiling towards him all the time? Did you commit to listening to him without breaking into the middle of his sentence? Did you analyze what will make him happy? No, of course you didn't. You know, when I first started helping people with their marriages was after I realized, as a divorce mediator, believe it or not, I came from that side of the whole marriage industry. I was helping people get a divorce. And I was thinking, these are good people. Why are they getting a divorce? What's going on? They've been to therapists. They've been to counseling, which, by the way, don't do that. And now they're here in my office getting a divorce. Why? I did some deep research. I wanted to know the answer. And I realized no one even knew the answer to why they get married in the first place. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. You got married to be happier, and you got married to experience unconditional love. Those are really the two promises of a happy marriage, aren't they? And yet you didn't know that. That's how far behind we are in what I'll call the marriage sciences. And so how can we expect your husband to be loving and happy and positive towards you? Isn't it more reasonable to expect his behavior to be not so good towards you? So pointing out your flaws is just one example. There's other examples that different men fall into that trap, and different women fall into different traps. What's the solution? The solution is you got to get marriage educated. You have to learn about marriage. I've written a couple of books. You could get those through the Marriage Foundation. And it lays out how to have not just a good marriage, not just a marriage that's being saved, not just a marriage that's not creating drama and friction, but how to have an amazing marriage. You should have an amazing marriage. Believe it or not, marriages are a setup for success, a setup. But where did you learn that? In school? What did you learn in school about relationships? Nothing. What did you learn in school about the other gender? Besides the physical attributes? Nothing. If anything, we've gotten misinformation declaring that both genders are the same, which is ridiculous, and we all know that. No, you have a marriage which is designed to be an amazing vehicle for your happiness and for experiencing unconditional love. Every day of your lives, you should be floating in the bliss of your marriage. It's true. So, by all means, get educated. Obviously, you could be listening to these videos. All you have to do is sign up, subscribe to this channel, but learn it in a more succinct, definitive fashion. That's what the books are for. Now, at the Marriage Foundation, we also offer courses, one for men and one for women, for when the marriage is sliding towards divorce. But you're asking this particular question. You're asking about, my husband is pointing out my flaws. You're not anywhere near a divorce. So don't worry about the courses. But we're here for you. You could even write into our counselors. It's a free service. We're here for you. We just want you to have a happy marriage, a spectacularly happy marriage. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. God bless and take care.